Oh, what a morning, guys. I don't know about y'all, but it is yucky here and rainy and days that you just want to stay in bed. All right, we're gonna run a giveaway to get some people in here. And we're gonna start the auction this morning. All right, we're gonna start with 3 Mercury dimes. 3 Mercury dimes, 90% silver. What's that? 36, 41, and 37. 3 Mercury dimes, 90% silver.
90% silver.
90% silver.
So do we have Red Wing Wolverine on today as moderator?
Yes, we do.
It's almost like, you don't know if he's coming or he's going.
Yeah,
Okay? No, I just don't know what to tell him.
he's on. He's on. 3 Mercury dimes, 90% silver.
3 Mercury dimes, 3 nice Mercury dimes. We need to start putting dates so that we know that you don't got no.
I did 37, 36, 41.
Okay. What are your better dates on those? $8. Wow. That was well back in mail. Okay. It's going to be a rough day today.
Yeah. It is going to be a rough day. It's already started out a rough day. The weather outside does that.
The weather outside is dreadful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
All right, guys. I know.
This one.
I pull multiples to see which ones are better.
I can see the day.
Oh. All right. We have a 1958 Franklin half dollar. 1958. What was that, Denver? Franklin half dollar. All right. We're going to run this for auction 2. 1958 Franklin half dollar, 90% silver. $19.58 Franklin half dollar, 90% silver. Can I be your GPS? Oh, that would be nice. I was auction 2. Thank you, Reen. All right, let's do. I know it's kind of low this morning. All right, I am going to run 2 of these together. I'm going to go 1968 Kennedy half dollar, and I have to scoot this back. 1967 Kennedy half dollar, 240%, 40% silver. Kennedy half dollars, 240% Kennedy half dollars, 1967 and 1968. It's going to be auction 3. 1967 and 1968, 2 Kennedy half dollars, 40% silver. $1967 and 1968, 240% Kennedy half dollars. All right, Ace Man. Oh, you didn't put nothing out, Richard, behind it.
Oh,
Thought you were going to do like the Morgans or something.
we'll do that on the afternoon show.
All right. It just looks bare back there. It's all right. All right. Let's see about. No, I don't like the look of that one. Let's see. These are horrible looking. All right, guys. We have a 1923 Walking Liberty half dollar. San Francisco. 1923 Walking Liberty half dollar. This is going to be auction 4. 1923 Walking Liberty half dollar, 90% silver. All right, green, thank you. That was auction 4. Let's try. Let's try 1964 Washington quarter. 1964D Washington quarter. Oh, and the winner is, guys, let's see, Connie. Congratulations, Connie. We have 1964 Washington quarter, 90% silver. All right, Ace Man, thank you. You're welcome, Connie. All right, that was auction 5. Let's see how one of these do. All right, guys. We're going to do an 1884 Morgan silver dollar. 1884 Morgan silver dollar. 1884 Morgan silver dollar, 90% silver. 1884 Morgan silver dollar. All right, Ace Man, thank you. That's auction 6. All right. 1964 Kennedy half dollar. 1964 Kennedy half dollar, 90% silver. This is auction 7. This is a pretty one. 1964 Kennedy half dollar. All right, Ace, thank you. It's auction 7. All right, let's see. All right, good morning. We have a 1922 piece silver dollar. 1922 piece silver dollar. This is going to be auction 8. 1922 piece silver dollar, 90% silver. 1922 piece silver dollar. Thanks, Ace. Auction 8. All right. A 1960 Washington quarter. 1960 Washington quarter. 90% silver. 1960 Washington quarter, 90% silver. All right, Christopher, thank you. It's auction 9. Let's see. All right. All right, we're going to do a 1927 Standing Liberty quarter. 1927 Standing Liberty quarter. I love when you can see the full date and the words all the way around. Toner Morgans. I don't have any Toner Morgans in front of me. go through. All right, Christopher, thank you. Some darker ones, but no toners. That was auction 10, thank you. All right, let's do a buffalo round. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Flips this way. It's got the Indian and the buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Indian and buffalo. All right, boss man makes me put a start on these. How much for the bigger bullet? Let me ask boss man actually, because I don't know. Oh, I don't even know what he wanted me to put on these, I think. All right, they're asking how much on the bullets.
Same price, the 2 ounces.
Is it 152?
Yeah.
The 2 ounces are 152. The 1 ounces are 76, and then the 5 ounce shotgun shell is 405. That has a premium. We can't even get them, so to replace them is like crazy right now. All right. All right, we're gonna do a 1938 Walking Liberty $50. 1938 Walking Liberty $50. It's auction 11. 1938 Walking Liberty $50. 90% silver. $1938 Walking Liberty $50. Hi, Christopher. Thank you. It was auction 11. It's not a tone, but it's got a 1921 Morgan silver dollar. 1921 Morgan silver dollar. 90% silver. This is auction 12. $1921 Morgan silver dollar. All right, Mike, thank you for your first purchase. It's auction 12. All right, we're gonna do, it's got the Walking Liberty design on the front, and it flips this way. It is 1/10 troy ounce, 999 pure silver. 1/10 troy ounce. 1/10 troy ounce. 1/10 troy ounce. 1/10 troy ounce, 999 pure silver. All right, Nathan, thank you. It was auction 13. Oh, let's see. Lucky 13, yes. And let's see how a quarter troy ounce does. Quarter troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's got the Aztec calendar on the back. This is like way prettier in person. The detail on this thing is crazy. A quarter troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This is auction 14. A quarter troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right, Mike, thank you. It's auction 14. What else do we have? All right. We have an 1896 Barber quarter. 1896 Barber quarter. Again, I love when you can read the date on this and the words all the way around the back. This is going to be auction 15. 1896 Barber quarter. I'm going to run the pennies and see if we can.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1896 Barber quarter. 1896. Any Eagles? No. Not in front of me, not today, unfortunately.
All right, let's see what we have
Hey,
here.
General Lee, thank you for your first purchase.
Okay, thank you. We always appreciate everyone. We have the first sheet's going to be a variety of different scents. Put these here so Kimberly can see them. Let's see here. Okay, so we have a variety of scents. So there's 30 on this page, 30 Indians, variety of condition from the 1880s, 1890s, 1900s. Okay, so it's a variety of mismatch of pennies. There's 30 to this page. Indian head pennies, various conditions. Okay, very good. Maybe you got something there, but we'll just say they're all very good. Okay, might be something better in there as that condition wise goes, but they are common dates. 30 of them, 30 of them. So you know that 30 of them at $1 a piece is a fair price. So it's resale. You should be able to make some money. Let's do $1 and go on them. We got 30 Indian head pennies, 30 Indian head pennies. That's actually Miss Liberty with the head bonnet, air bonnet on it. Okay. So that's what we have. 30 of them. At $1 a piece, that would be very cheap if you're going to be reselling. But we're doing $1 and go. See what kind of audience we get today. 30 of them. 30 Indian head pennies, very good. You can resell them for $30 at least. Put them in the flea market for $2.50. Put them in your antique mall. So we're giving you the opportunity to make $1. You got $30 worth of pennies. They sell for $20. Wow. What kind of audience? You guys don't want to buy silver, but what are you going to buy? Here we go, 1887. That's about a fair. You can see that. But you got some 1887s, 95. Okay, so common 94 is probably the lower in the mintage. None of those in there. Okay, 1800s to $1 and go. Early large cents. Yes, go to www.integritycoinstore.com. Yes, we have American Silver Eagles. www.integritycoinstore.com. We have large cents. We have Fujios. We have better date stuff. Okay, graded, raw. We're doing $1 and go on these Indian heads. Indian head cents, 30 to the page. 30 to the page. You can resell them. Put them in your cents or what have you. Okay. Sold $22. Okay. Some of us accuse,
We're accused.
there's some people that accuse us that we are Trumpsters. We're not Trumpsters. We sell you what we got. So let's see here. We got a quarter. That's a Hawaiian quarter with a nice little first day issue, presidential inauguration. Okay. So let's see how many. I know Red Wing Wolverine loves this man. Okay. He's definitely an Obama fan. So that's why in his honor, we're putting out the Barack Obama Promise Change. That's a quarter with his insignia. Let's do $1 and go on that. All right. Since we have so many people that diverse. Okay. $1 and go. This has got Barack Obama's Promise Change. Okay. So when we complain that we sell in Trump rounds, we sell anything that we got.
We sell everything.
Okay. We're just a
Everything.
store. Okay. This is really nice. Okay. This is a really nice capability, Robin. Thank you. Okay, we have another Obama coin that looks like a $50.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it says it on the
It's
front.
from 1998. Is the $50, but it's right there. Oh, and then again, this is president inauguration. You need to buy all of these. Okay, so we're going to put these out. Buck and go, President Obama. That's Barack Obama fulfills Martin Luther King dream. This is President of the United States, Washington, D.C., June 20th, 2009. And then it's got the first day of issue stamp right there with Martin Luther King stamp on it. And a little, that sold for $1. Okay. Not too many Barack Obama fans. I'm surprised. I get some really nasty emails because we sell Trump rounds. So I have an expectation that I see a lot of bidders since I get that. Here's a dollar coin. A dollar coin. There's a dollar coin. We'll put that up in a little bit, but we got that also. Okay. Stick around. Oh, is that it? Hey, we are just here, okay? We're just here. Okay. So let's do a $5 red seal. This is a United States note. This was a note made by the United States. It's not a Federal Reserve note. Backed by the United States, Federal Reserve note, and that is from 1963. 1963. So we're just doing a little bit of everything here. We're going to start this right at face value. So let's start that out. $5, United States red seal. United States note red seal. See there? That's got the Treasury symbol on it. 1963, $5 red seal. $5 red seal. $5 red seal. United States note. That's what they call that. United States note. $5 red seal. There you go, Christopher. Nice pickup. That's auction number 20. Number 20. Okay, here's a $10 silver certificate. This was when our money was backed by silver. $10 worth of silver. 10 silver dollars. So that coin, I mean that currency was backed by 10 silver dollars. Okay, these were silver dollars. So this coin, this piece of currency in the 70s and prior could have been taken in and gotten in exchange 10 silver dollars. Well, the silver dollars worth $45, $55 today just in silver, just its silver value. And this, whatever you want to pay us, $10 is what we started at. So, um, it would have been more advisable to cash them in. So this is a $10 silver certificate in the condition that is shown here during the live auction. $10 silver certificate. You can see 1953 A. That means A means that's the second running of these serial numbers. That's what the A means. 1953 A. You see that A? Okay, so first run was 1953, then 53A, and if they ran a B, then a B.
What does the back
Huh?
look like?
What's that? Oh, sure. Yeah, let's
Just to
show.
put it on.
Oh, okay,
Video.
I
I
gotcha.
don't know.
Yeah. No,
Some
you're right.
people want to.
Yeah, you want to see the front and the back. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, there you go. All right, here is a foreign coin for our foreign Mexican. This has got a portion of silver. We'll do a buck and go on this. Okay, here we go. This is early Mexican, right there, Mexican mint. Okay, 5 pesos, 1956. These are 0.720, 70% silver, 720 silver. Okay, this is auction 22, 720 silver. Mexican,
Does it say
720.
Libertab on it?
It does say Libertad.
Yeah.
1956, Libertad. 5 peso, 720 silver. These are not 999, these are 720. 720, 70% of silver. So you take spot, let's just say spot 60 times 70%. That's its silver value. Okay, we're doing you a favor by doing a buck and go. These are right at a buck and go. 720 silver, guys. 720. 720. We can't run another one at $13. Okay, we'll give it an opportunity, but we're not. We're not. Okay.
42 and melt. Somebody said
42 in melt, and it's sold for 13. So we'll not run another one of those.
wow.
Okay, yeah. So we're just not buyers today, or we want to just give it. I can't do that. I have to pay my customers when they walk in with this stuff a fair market price. So we just won't sell nothing like that again. Okay, here you go, Kim. Put that 1952, 1952 Franklin half dollar. Nice looking coin. I like it when they look like this. I was a paper boy in the 60s. Okay, Stephen was a paper boy in the 80s.
Mm,
It took him till he got to like 20 before they trusted him.
right.
Okay. Yeah, he wasn't a very trustworthy.
That was hard to watch. I'm not a fan of anything less than 90, but that was hard to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. And what it is, we just don't give you that opportunity again. We won't do it again. All right. Yeah, Stephen. So I started when I was 10 years old, and Stephen, because of who he was, he couldn't start until he was like 21. Okay. I don't think his mama would let him out of the house yet. No, no, no. He couldn't. When the when the street lights came on, even at 18, he had to be in the house. Okay.
Well, if you live at home, you still have to
I guess
follow
so.
your parents' rules, right?
Well, I would say like at 35. Why is he still living at home though?
He's not.
Oh, I don't think he moved out until his wife says we're not living with your parents no more. Okay.
He is so mean. Oh my gosh.
No,
All right,
I'm telling you the
Wolfman.
truth.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah. You know how he
He
says
says-
how bad of a person I was?
He
Well,
says, "Shake
his
my
mother
head."
said, "Oh, I remember Richard. He was such a nice boy." Okay? His mother knew the truth.
Yeah.
All
that
right?
You were a nice boy.
That's the
Yeah.
truth. I'm telling you, I was a nice guy.
All right, guys. I have some gold. I have 1 gram. 1 gram fine gold 999. How can be carded. Y'all let me know if y'all are interested in that. We also have 2.5 grams. We have 5 grams. Let me show you these. These are
Show me the
cute because
pretty
they.
coins. The pretty coins
But
that
this
you
one's.
sure swear you're not going to sell them to cheap. The
And this is
Sonics and
the. Well, the Sonic's sitting back there,
okay.
and I've got one on the store.
And you
That's
got
5 grams.
another
These are cute because these look like credit cards, but that's 5 grams. Then I have a 2.5 gram. If y'all are interested in that, I do have a start value on these. Start price. Boss man's giving me. So y'all let me know if y'all are interested in any gold.
You have really pretty fingernails, is what
Yeah.
I've been hearing saying.
No, not. They need to be
I
done.
know they do. That's why I'm just being nice to you.
Yes, he's trying.
They look
They,
like your fingernails are growing your polish.
hey, I need to. Yeah, but on the weekends I get busy and I start cleaning and stuff like that. It's just horrible. Prices on gold. All right, so the 1 gram is 165, the 2.5 gram is 380, and the 5 gram is 735. So y'all let me know. 735 on the 5 gram. But they are really cute and they do come on those cute yeah. I don't know, you could like keep these in your wallet. If you just need, like a credit card, nobody would even know. But I'm gonna run it just then, if y'all are interested, y'all are interested. If not, then what does it hurt? Right? What does it hurt? They're super cute. 5 gram, fine gold, 9999. Yeah, he would never let me buck and go that ever. Ever, ever. I would probably lose my job. All right, we got 1929 standing Liberty quarter. Oh, this is going to be auction. I don't even know what auction we're on. 24. 1929 standing Liberty quarter. 90% silver. 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter. I love when you can read the whole date at the bottom. Great Wolfman, thank you. It was auction 24. Oh, thanks for sharing the show. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to do a 1901 Morgan Silver Dollar. 1901 Morgan Silver Dollar. 1901 New Orleans Morgan Silver Dollar. I love when they're gray like this. I love all the details that you can see. This is auction 25. $1901 Morgan Silver Dollar. 90% silver. All right, Christopher, thank you. All right, let's do, I get 2 different years. Okay. We're on 1967. That's the flip. That's not the coins. The coin's not messed up. That's the 2x2 that it's in. And in 1968 Denver. So we have 2 Kennedy half dollars, 40% silver. 2 Kennedy half dollars, 40% silver. This is going to be auction 26. $1967 and 1968. 2 Kennedy half dollars, 40% silver. All right, Sawyer, thanks for your first purchase. It was auction 26. All right, we're going to do, this is 1/10. It's got the eagle. It says freedom. Then, of course, I would flip it the wrong way. All right, 999 plus fine silver, SD bullion, 1/10 troy ounce. 1/10 troy ounce, yes. Everything seems to be going below melt, actually. But, you know, when silver's down, we still got to run the show. 1/10 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. All right, Christopher, thank you. It's auction 27. All right, we're going to run these Obama coins, the colorized Obama coins, because they're sitting here and he's... All right. This is the George Washington presidential dollar. He wins the 2008 presidential election. Let's see what the back. Oh, there's nothing. You can't see what the back of it looks like, but we're going to start this at a buck and go. It's colorized with the image of Barack Obama. What is it? A George Washington presidential dollar. Colorized image of Barack Obama. It's got the stamp on it, the seal, I guess. All right, Webb. Thank you for your first purchase. That is auction 28. All right, I'm going to run the last one that I have of these. All right, it's the Illinois State Quarter featuring Abraham Lincoln colorized with Barack Obama. It's got the presidential seal. It's got some stamps. Barack Obama announces his candidacy for president. All right, this is going to be auction 29. It's cool that it's got the seal on it. That's pretty cool. Illinois State Quarter featuring Abraham Lincoln colorized with Barack Obama. President Obama's. We have. I would show the back, but I can't. Great web, thank you. That was auction 29. All right, that was it for that. Let's do. All right, we're going to do 3 1963 uncirculated Roosevelt dimes. 3 1963 uncirculated Roosevelt dimes, 90% silver. This is auction 30. 3 uncirculated Roosevelt dimes, 90% silver. This is auction 30. All right, Robin, thank you. That was auction 30. I'm going to do some Mercuries just because they were back to back. You have 3 Mercury dimes, 3 Mercury dimes, 90% silver. All right, 1942, 1944, 1939. These are beautiful. They almost look uncirculated. It's auction 31. 3 Mercury dimes, 90% silver. What is going on with my watch? It's making some noises that I've never hear. Three Mercury dimes, 90% silver. All right, Robin, thank you. All right, we're going to do 1962 Franklin half dollar. 1962 Denver. Franklin half dollar. 90% silver. This is going to be auction 32. $1962 Franklin half dollar, 90% silver. Thanks for your first purchase. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm gonna run a buyer's giveaway just to say I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. All right, let's see. Yes, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna run this as a silver round. It looks like an eagle, but it's not. It's Golden State Mint, 999 fine silver, 1 troy ounce. Oh, hold on. 999 fine silver, Golden State Mint, 1 troy ounce. All right, S. Griffin, thank you. That was auction 33. Let's do a piece. All right, guys, we're going to do a 1922 piece silver dollar. 1922 piece silver dollar. This is 90% silver. 1922 piece silver dollar. It's auction 34. All right, J-Dub, thank you. It's auction 34. All right, we're going to do a 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter. Love when you can read the words all the way around. 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter. 90% silver. Oh, thanks for buying out of my shop. I appreciate that. This is auction 35. Is a 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter. 90% silver. All right, P. Pratt, thank you. This is auction 35. What is this? No, I don't know what that is. All right. 1964 Kennedy half dollar. 1964 Kennedy half dollar. 90% silver. This is auction 36. 1964 Kennedy half dollar. $1964 Kennedy half dollar. It's a beautiful coin. All right, Mike, thank you. Auction 36. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to do a 10th. It's got the Walking Liberty on the front. All right, and then 1/10 troy ounce, 999 pure silver. 1/10 troy ounce. This is auction 37. 1/10 troy ounce. 1/10 troy ounce, 999 pure silver. Oh, and the winner is Robin. Congratulations, Robin. All right, that's Griffin. Thank you. That was auction 37. What we're gonna do? I grabbed two of these. A 1964. And this flips this way, of course. 1964 Kennedy half dollar. This is gonna be auction 38. We have a bucket back there that the shipping lady just pulls out of. It's like colorized or I don't know. Coins, I don't know. Some are quarters, some are dollars, some are gold, some have color. Some, I don't know. It's pretty cool. All right, that was auction 38. Thank you. She tries to see like where you're from, you know, like when she gets your address, if we have one from that state or, you know, she's pretty cool about it. All right, I'm going to try to run Buffalo round again, guys. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Got the Indian and the Buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Silver Buffalo round. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Indian and Buffalo. Somebody told me it was a bison. If that's true, is it a bison, not a buffalo? Or are they the same thing? Rados Griffin, thank you. That was auction 39. I'm going to run a couple more of these. All right, we're going to do the three Mercury dimes. In 1940, what is that, a 43 and a 42? 3 Mercury dimes. 3 beautiful Mercury dimes. 90% silver. This is going to be auction 40. Three Mercury dimes. They almost look uncirculated. The back of these are gorgeous. Three Mercury dimes, 90% silver. All right, Brian, thank you for your first purchase. That was auction 40. Look, I'm going to run this just because it's cool and I just ran those. So this is a silver round. It looks like a Mercury dime, but it's 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. That's pretty cool, just because it looks like the Mercury dime. 1 troy ounce, 999 silver round. 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. Beautiful coins. Or silver rounds, I guess. Not really a coin. 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. All right, Robin, thank you. That was auction 41. Let's do... We're going to do a 1921 Morgan silver dollar. 1921 Morgan silver dollar. 90% silver. This is auction 42. $19.21 Morgan silver dollar. $19.21 Morgan silver dollar. All right, J-Dub, thank you. Auction 42. All right, let's see how a quarter. All right, it says the Incused Indian on the front, and on the back is 1/4 troy ounce. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Let's get the Indian and the eagle. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's auction 43. 1/4 troy ounce. 1/4 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Got the Incused Indian and the eagle. quarter troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Great, S. Griffin, thank you. It's auction 43. No, not doing those. All right, we're going to do a 1961 Washington quarter. 1961 Denver Washington quarter. 90% silver. This is auction 44. 1961 Washington quarter. 90% silver. Oh my gosh, what is going on with my watch? I've got to shut this thing up. Thanks for buying out of my store, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, J-Dub. Auction 44. All right. I have a whole bunch of these sitting here, so I'm just going to run some more. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's got the Indian and the buffalo. Indian and the buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Jeez. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's got the Indian and the buffalo. It's auction 45. Oh, yes, Griffin, thank you. 45. All right, we're going to see how one of these do. All right, guys. This is the design of an American silver eagle. That's why it says copy, because the design is a copy. But this is 1/2 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. 1/2 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. I'm going to start this at $1. So y'all do me good so boss doesn't come in here and fire me. 1/2 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It is the copy of the design of an American silver eagle. All right, S. Griffin, thank you. That was auction 46. All right, I'm going to do, again, I have a stack of these sitting here. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. Indian and buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's got the Indian and the buffalo. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's auction 47. All right, Brian, thank you. 47. What do we want to run? All right, let's try another, get a different year. All right. All right, we're going to do a 1901 New Orleans. 1901 New Orleans. Morgan silver dollar. It's going to be auction 48. 1901 New Orleans. Morgan silver dollar. 90% silver. 1901 New Orleans. All right, Cody. Thank you. This was auction 48. All right, haven't ran two at all today together. I'm going to do a 1944 Walking Liberty $50, and I'm going to do a 1951 Franklin $50. All right, I'm going to run both of these. This is auction 49. So you have a 1951 Franklin $50 and a 1944 Walking Liberty $50, both 90% silver. It's going to be auction 49. While I do this, y'all get in that buyer's giveaway. Y'all get in that buyer's giveaway. I know I always seem to like run it right to the last minute. I forget about them. Steven, you're supposed to be reminding me. All right, S. Griffin, thank you. It's auction 46. No, 49. I'm writing the price, sorry. 49. All right, and for my last auction of the morning, I'm going to do one of the 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce 999 silver that looks like the Mercury dimes, and I'm going to run 3 Mercury dimes. So you got a 38, a 44, and a 45. All right, just something a little different for auction 50. All right, guys. All right. I'm going to run this at a buck and go. Y'all, please, please, please do me good, or Boss Man will not ever let me do this again. Okay? All right, guys. So we have 1 troy ounce. 1 troy ounce 999 silver. The front looks like a Mercury dime. I'll leave it this way. And then 3 Mercury dimes. All right, 3 Mercury dimes. Beautiful. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. Don't let Boss Man kill me. This is auction 50. This is my last auction of the morning. Last auction of the morning. This is auction 50. We have a 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. It looks like a Mercury dime, and 3 Mercury dimes. All right, guys. 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. It looks like a Mercury dime, and 3 Mercury dimes. All right, Brian. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thanks, and I'm going to stop this giveaway. Y'all rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to stop this at 2:30 so I don't have to wait an extra 2.5 minutes and see who the last winner is for the givey. All right, guys, and the winner is Wolfman. Congratulations. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for sticking with me this morning. I will see y'all this afternoon. I think it's like at 1:10 or something like that. Y'all come back, bookmark my show, and come see me. Bye, guys.